Right? Yeah, cool. This is called Arguing with Gravity. The distance between Sydney, Australia and Dallas, Texas is almost entirely above water. Looking at the flight path projection, I'm almost certain that this is how I am going to die. Drowning in a life jacket that I never paid attention to, yet I know has the potential to save me. The back of someone's head looks too much like someone else. It seems he has bruised himself to every continent, like overripe fruit smuggled past the sniffer dogs. Veganism is a piece of baggage I left behind, mostly so my mouth will taste less like his. On my toilet break, I realized that if you close the lid before flushing, less of your soul gets sucked out. When I exit the cubicle, I expect other passengers to be standing in applause at this revolutionary realization. They're not. Instead, a man in a well-ironed shirt is doing vigorous push-ups in the walkway between toilets. I'm glad someone looks as lonely as I feel. When he finally stops, and it takes a while, he stands up and speaks to me with no evidence of exertion. Don't worry, I'm not pushing the plane down. My silence fills the space. He continues. A few years ago, someone saw me doing push-ups and asked if I was pushing the plane lower. I laugh, a hesitant chuckle that echoes in every corner. Then reply, do we all have to do push-ups when we want the plane to land? His laughter makes the snacks shake in their shelves. I realize that gravity is a lot like heartbreak. You can't change it, only find ways to exist within it. I realize that this stranger treats each push-up like a promise to repeatedly raise his body from the ground. Lately, I've been thinking too much about death and drowning. Each day I have been arguing with gravity. When the attendant arrives, she doesn't realize the revolution in this obstruction, only sees a safety hazard in the shape of a well-ironed man. She looks at me, eyes speaking, check out this crazy. But my eyes recognize all the times I fought private battles in public spaces. How strangers stared at me like I was drowning when I was teaching myself how to breathe. Thanks.